with playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Slept for about an hour, couldn't sleep, so we decided to restart this, kind of restart the broadcast or continue playing. We're gonna head over to a good place called Twin Rocks, or near there, which is all the way down in the southwestern section of the map, where the previous, where the first Red Dead Redemption took place, primarily. All right, so we'll head down there, explore. Head up there. Twin Rocks is somewhere around here, so explore. And I heard there was a revolver you can get, so we're gonna grab that because that seems like a much easier task than it would be to, you get all that winter clothing and head up north. So we'll do this kind of a last attempt, or well, not last attempt, kind of as a final quest for the weapons and whatnot. So we'll do that. We'll head down to south to Blackwater. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have that down there, anyways. We'll head down there, get some good clothing on. Actually, we'll head down to my house. Head over there, grab some clothing. Maybe if my wife is there, my lovely wife, Abigail, and my son is there and whatnot, I can go say hi to them. And then I can switch to some more appropriate clothing for the desert. Alright. So, let's just mark this because I'm a noob with the map. I know where most of everything is, at least with the original map by heart. I just don't know everything about this map, even though I have explored most, if not all of it here, as you can see. So, okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of things you can explore and, go around through. So, this map, I'm used to it, most of it. Like, I know most of the locations, but when I'm trying to go to somewhere specific, I want to make sure I get there in the best way possible. So this is weird. You can see I'm wanted, dead or alive in that little area. Could be like Pinkertons that don't like me or something. Anyways, let's continue on. So yeah, we'll do it, and then afterwards, if I can't fall asleep, I might just stay up throughout the day. I honestly don't know. But we'll head over to Beecher's Hope and do our business there. And then we get a revolver. Okay. Okay. Oh my fucking god.
God. Damn it.
Really? That is 8. Whoa. I got you. Come here, girl. Come here. Come on. I'm gonna fucking tame your ass. No, no, no! Fuck! No! Okay. No! Oh. She had really good skin. I think she had like a perfect pelt, and I didn't want to shoot her with my revolver and damage it, so I tried to... I thought I could have grabbed her with the lasso and took her in that way, but she was too fucking fast for me. Fuck, man. Jesus goddamn Christ. Fuck it. I don't have time to stop there. Let's just head there. Head to Strawberry. rest up, grab some fucking clothing, and we're going, because that's just fucked up, man. I don't think there's a... Yeah, okay, well, I'm on my own there, so I'll head over there, rest up, check out to the horse stable, check out the new stable that I got, and then fuck, we'll figure something out, because that really fucking sucked. Like, that sucked dick is the problem. I'm generally not a fan of that stuff. I should have... See, I made the mistake of not moving when I was supposed to. Like, as I'm sure you saw earlier, I was dodging the cougar pretty quick when she made the attacks and forced her to go back. However, I fucked up on my timing, and then I ended up losing that battle. I thought drinking moonshine was going to save me, but unfortunately it didn't, because she just tore my ass open, and that was fun. That was great. Anyways, let's head over, let's get a revolver, and then hopefully we can go to bed, because for some reason I'm not able to fall asleep. Like, I've been tired at the night, and I was never, like, I'd lie down for 20 minutes maybe. I can't sleep. I've been sleeping or trying to sleep for about 3-4 hours now. Oh well, I'll fall asleep when I fucking fall asleep then, right? Anyways, moving on, we're gonna grab the revolver, and then we're gonna focus on our task of taking down Flak Ordnance, because he's up in the cold. I want some adequate cold, weather gear, or winter gear, excuse me. And I gotta make sure I got the proper chaps. I gotta make sure I got the proper. We'll do the winter boots, by the way. I want to get proper fucking jackets, proper hats, stuff like that. So I want to make sure I'm doing that, because that's up in the it's up in the mountains, my man. Welcome to Strawberry. Strawberry is very beautiful. Like, I really like this kind of... Like, this side of the map I really enjoy. Well, specific parts. West Elizabeth, specifically, I think, is my opinion, is my favorite, I guess, state. Marino is probably my second favorite, or would be my second favorite. New Austin would probably be my least, because of the cholera that's spreading. There's, of course, New Hanover, just third and fourth. Now, my least favorite region is the Ridge here, Roanoke Ridge, and the reason why, it's because, not least favorite as in, like, I just don't like it. Well, okay, I say that loosely. Not least favorite as in, like, it's really shitty. But least favorite as in, I don't like going there because it's a very scary place, and I'm a fucking pussy, so... That's what I mean.
Now, where'd you get that get up?
You're gonna ask goddamn questions?
Excuse me.
Morning.
I mean...
Quite a country.
You're really putting your back into things, I see. You're full of it today, ain't you?
Okay there.
Howdy.
Morning, mister. Well,
Probably shouldn't tell you this, but I saw the widow Carter.
get some rest, partner.
Good morning. Welcome back.
I need a bath, if that's okay. Can you arrange?
All right, head on over when you're ready.
We'll take a bath, and then we'll switch clothing.
Hello, sir.
Gotta relax. Gotta relax.
could, do with a bit of help in here. You mind?
Oh, you're pretty good looking, actually.
Good. Now relax.
You know, playing as
Let
John
me know if
Marston.
the water gets cold.
Oh, I guess it's okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess playing as John Marston, it's a little weird considering
Whenever you're done, just say the word.
considering he's married and all. But in this kind of playthrough as John Marston, I'm pretending I'm not John Marston. Essentially, I'm pretending my own character until Red Dead Online comes out.
God, my wife is amazing.
Oh, you.
Kind of makes you forget all the madness outside that door.
Oh, no. Really?
I already cleaned my fucking legs and feet. The fuck? Maybe because she's a deluxe. She's like deluxe. Maybe because she's really. How do I say this? Maybe because it's a deluxe bath, they'll clean it
You'll be
extra
clean
and you
as
get
a
extra
whistle.
stamina. I don't know. Anyways.
Don't think I can stay in here much longer.
Good luck out there.
I'm not gonna lie, John looks like in my opinion, John looks like a badass with his hair, or like all of his hair going out. I don't know why, he just looks fucking awesome. Looks like someone you don't want to mess with. Okay, I get it, Uncle. Like, I fucking get it. Alright. Alrighty, well, thank you, ma'am, for that nice, warm embrace. And now we must focus on other tasks. You know, if this jacket, I wish you could, you know, if I'm entirely honest, I think they should have added, and this is my opinion, I mean, the game is great the way it is, but I think they should have added maybe, like, a small town here. Like maybe Wallace Station would be good, or, like, a small little town somewhere here, maybe, like, a small settlement in Mount Hagen, or something here, even though it's you know, some of this stuff is abandoned. You know, I think it would have been cool if you can, or even here, the Wapiti Reservation, or Window Rock, or again stuff like that. It would have been, in my opinion, really cool if there's a settlement there and you can buy a bunch of winter clothing there. So I can say, get this jacket in multiple different variations. Because I think this jacket's cool. I fucking hate the fact that it's purple. I really don't like that. So I'm not really a fan of that, if I'm entirely honest with you. Okay. We'll take that. So you know what? We'll grab a different outfit. Oh, I made a mistake. So these four are for Armadillo. Scrapper, not bad. We'll go with our classic hat. With a good old classic brown duster coat. Shirt will change, of course. We've been wearing this for a while. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Yeah, it looks all right. I don't really, you know, I don't have anything against it. Considering we're actually going to the Wild West, we're gonna grab some Old West boots. I'm gonna grab half clips as well, considering they'll be necessary due to the fact that we will be, you know, we want to get protection for our legs and feet, so we want to make sure that we got that set up. I like this. Okay. You know, something random. You know, this is, I mean, if I'm entirely honest, this is something that I don't normally wear. I wouldn't usually wear this stuff, but, you know, something random every once in a while is you know, it's pretty good. You know, you want to change things up. You don't want to keep it the same all the time. At least that's just my opinion. That's how I see it. I really wish they were like pure black gloves. I think there might be, but I honestly don't know. I have a tie. Doesn't matter. All right, well, should be good to go. We'll have some akin to a Aiken, same shit, doesn't matter. To a duster hat. Alright, we're gonna rest here up for a little bit. Actually, no. Should be good. Then we add to Armadillo. See what we can find. You know, it was a pretty good bath, so thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You're real helpful, thank you.
Morning, friend.
All right, my boy.
All right, let's head over here first. I almost keep fucking forgetting my man. Oh, goddamn.
Greetings.
I wonder if these guys actually like drop off shit. And those big logs. I think there should be a video, or there might be a video where they like follow them and see what they do. I saw a video like 20 minutes ago before I started the live stream. It was a video where, how do I say this? It was a video where it kind of shows like the game, like the evolution of the environment. There we go. Over time, like for example, like they showed off the buildings that can be built and rebuilt over time. So I thought it was really cool.
We've got room in the stable if you need it.
Buy some of these. I like peppermints. Celery. Some hay. We have enough of that. We have...
Good saddle will go a real long way. Trust me.
Oh, that's nice. That's a cool saddle. And it looks kind of comfy, but I'm still kind of keen on this saddle. That's just me.
You can't have too much with you out in the wilderness.
You're right about that, but
I think you should do it. Goes
Hey.
well with a saddle.
what with a saddle? We will change this though.
You can tell the difference with these additions.
I like that eagle horn. A duckbill. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take the eagle one. Because that, I mean, it looks a little weird, but I think it's fucking
It's
awesome.
better to equip yourself and not need it than the other way around.
What? A blanket? Oh, okay. I mean, I can't really see the blanket.
You can't have too much with you out in the wilderness.
Okay, well, that's fine the way it is. And the horses.
It'll look great on your horse.
I like the way that is. Okay. Tail's fine. I don't give a shit.
You won't regret it.
So, let me see the blankets one more time.
It's better to equip yourself and not need it than the other way around.
Well, considering I can't tell what color it is, I'm not going to fucking risk it. Maybe it's because the horse is dirty. Let's take a look. It seems as if there might be some dirt on this son of a bitch. Well, great. Doesn't really matter. Well, we'll head through. We'll head over here, and we'll head to Twin Rocks and see what we can do there. This place is just. I don't know. That place gives me so many fucking memories. Tall Trees. I love Tall Trees. Tall Trees is a great location. Problem with Tall Trees is that it's riddled with motherfuckers that really don't like people. And they use probably the most violent ways to ensure that, you know, to kind of send a message that they really don't like people. So it's not as peaceful as it was in the previous game. Because in the previous game, sure, there was bounties and sometimes you'd encounter random events there, but it was peaceful. You could walk through that. It was such a beautiful damn forest. You could walk through there. Don't even have to worry about it. I mean, now of course there was animals there, cougars and the bears and the like, but you know, you kind of go in there and expecting that. But with here now, not only do you go in there expecting more animals in there, so it includes different types of bears now, it includes different types of other predators. You also go in there expecting, but never ever knowing exactly when you're going to encounter the specific characters that don't like you, the Skinner brothers. I like the fact that they are there. They represent kind of the Native Americans. You have the Laramies, which represent fucking private contractors. You have the O'Driscolls, which represent your typical gang. You have, you know, your typical bad man gang. You have the Night Folk, which aren't technically a gang, but they are still a enemy to be encountered. So they represent your scary people. You got the Murfrees, which represent your inbreds and, you know, your fucking hillbillies, you know, rednecks. You have, oh, of course, we're gonna have to fucking right through here as I say this. Fuck this. Anyways, you have your Lemoyne Raiders, which represent your like ex-military guys, your military troops. So A lot of different factions you can get. Oh, you have the Del Lobos too. I forgot to mention. Those guys are your, you know, your Mexican or your foreign type of gang. So, I mean, yeah. So this place is beautiful, but unfortunately it's plagued by fucking Skinners. Oh, I did not want that. I wonder how the Skinners were, like, eliminated. Maybe there's an expansion, maybe an online, you eliminate them. Fuck if I know. Just got a notification. Whoa, what the fuck did I just... You can hear the music. Easy, boys. Let me head down here. So right around here, it'll be surprising to you because it doesn't look like it's actually here. But right around this location, I would assume like directly right here. Yeah, I think this was, or this maybe. Around here essentially. This little area. There was a camp that that we assaulted from into Tall Trees. Now this is a play. Me saying this, I'm just letting you guys know this is kind of a you know, a continuation from what I said in my previous video. Okay, this is fucking depressing. This rain. In my previous video, I mentioned something about a lot of Red Dead Redemption community RP and whatnot, and that's what I was a part of. I guess kind of to go continue on that subject, I with the title of this video, you know, talking about GTA RP or Red Dead RP, excuse me. The title of this video, The Montana Kid, is a play on two things. One, it's a play on the movie called it's a play on a movie called fucking Gunless, which is a, you know, it's like a American Canadian comedy film. It's pretty good. I liked it. And then, holy fuck, this storm is goddamn, bro. We're gonna have to stop for a damn moment. Holy fuck, Knuckles, my man. This is bad. Hold on. Those fellas. Before we stop, I'll continue the story in a moment with the Montana Kid and all that. But let me figure out what the hell those guys are doing, because that looks like a gang. How did I know? How did I know?
I'm surprised you sleep at all.
Alright.
I'm about to fall asleep in the saddle. Where are we taking our rest? Yeah, my butt's aching like hell. Looking real dainty there, ladies. You've been out here a long time. Easy now. Watch yourself.
They're all dead. Okay, one moment. I have to fix the problem with my TV. You have to excuse me. Okay. But, yeah, so with the Montana Kid, there was a guy that I fought against, that I had a duel. Alright? Now, of course, none of this ever happened in real life. But when we did our Red Dead RP, sometime after... Oh, shit. Sometime after the whole, like, wars against the Indians and all that stuff, after I was done with pretty much the organization on Red Dead, we had a lot of problems, and there was kind of a falling out, and we no longer did stuff with each other anymore. But there was a guy named James McKee. Alright, well, that was his RP name. I don't know if that was his real name, but that's what everyone called him in his gang. He ran a militia called the Cowboys. Like, they were literally just called the Cowboys. And essentially, it was kind of like a mercenary gang. And they were pretty cool. Now, we had this war, it was called the American Indian War, where in this war we essentially fought against this Native American faction because they were fighting in the community that we were a part of. They were engaging multiple different factions, and we got involved. Our job was to kind of protect the frontier. Our job was to kind of protect the whole area. We were called the North American Defense Force. So you can imagine our job was to defend North America from all threats. And so during the war with the natives, the Cowboys were there. Okay. Now the Cowboys, we tried to establish peace multiple times with the natives, and the Cowboys were there to help us out. They were nice at first, and they were pretty cool. They were cool guys, and they were kind of the neutral party between both factions. The natives wanted to kill us, we wanted to kill them, and they tried to negotiate a ceasefire, but of course it ended up in a fight. Well, one day, after a battle, I think it was one of the battles, we called it the Battle of Chilla Springs. But one day we had a battle of Chilla Springs, and during that battle, the natives, they raided and essentially ransacked Armadillo. They wanted to kill everybody there, and they ended up leaving, and they had a bunch of wagons with them. Okay, alright, so we RP'd that these wagons had a lot of valuables in them, and they had like loot chests full of valuables technically, but of course you couldn't open them or take them. This is so fucking beautiful, by the way, despite the fact that it's pretty much a desert. But they had a bunch of valuables, and they took them, and the militia boys, the cowboy guys, helped us attack the wagon that was held by the natives that was leaving. Well, we took them the hell out, and then the militia guys, we were supposed to pursue against... hold on, just one moment. Is that an eagle? That's a vulture. Okay. Anyways, sorry. So we took out the natives, and the rest of them ran. Like, we killed a bunch of them, the rest of the motherfuckers ran. So we were like, alright, well, let's not worry about... let's not worry about the natives. Actually, no. Sorry, I almost fucked up. I almost lied to all of you guys. You don't want that. No, the idea was we wanted to continue pursuing the natives, but we didn't have enough manpower. The Cowboys had the most manpower. They were, they had more people. They were easier. They were kind of like a join in, do the RP. That was that. With our group, it was like, okay, join in, do the training. It's full strict shit, and then that's that. You're done, essentially. You join in and prove your worth. So Cowboys was a little bit different. But anyways, no one really was sure what happened with them, but they just stopped chasing after the natives. They secured the wagon, they secured everything, and then, after they secured the wagons, that's it. They just stopped chasing after them. We were wondering why. They didn't really specify a reason, and then we just kind of parted ways. We didn't really trust them. So the idea was that they ended up making a deal with the natives, and again, this was complete RP. So none of this ever happened. None of this happened in not physically in game, but it was like, okay, hey, here, have this gun and have this and this. This is roleplay. Just keep that in mind. So the natives essentially gave them the money so they could stop pursuing after them. That was the deal. Should we clear this out? We will. So they gave them the money to stop pursuing them, and then the militia kind of started siding with them for the majority of the time. Oh, shit. And that was the problem. Okay? They just started siding with them, and we were kind of fucked out of the deal. Well, the leader of the militia gang, his name was James McKee. Alright, that's what his RP name was. Don't know if it was his real name. Alright, I used my real name throughout this whole thing. But he essentially, in the Tall Trees, when we had a peace treaty, tried to have a peace treaty before the battle, he was having a meeting with the natives. We had another guy there who infiltrated them, Cody Page. He became an asshole. Oh, shit. God damn it. Fuck. Come on, nothing, fellas. Damn it. Come on.
You should be honored to be killed by us, boy.
Alright. Fuck! The only unfair battle is the one that you lose, my friend. Let's deal with this son of a bitch. Come on. Damn it, I didn't want to fucking shoot his arm. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to fucking kill him.
Look at that.
I'm sure these guys' bodies disappeared. No, they didn't. Anyways, let's talk about James McKee. Sorry about that. Fucking kill them motherfuckers. Alright. So the idea was, we had a peace treaty in Tall Trees. Now, Cody Page, again, became a scumbag. He was an asshole. We also had James McKee there. He was one of the leaders. Of course, the native leaders were there. They were like, oh, you white man, motherfucker. Stuff like that. So, I had problems with them, right? Now, am I not into that? Oh, that's surprising. But, you know, I couldn't, I miss the way this looks. I might go bring it back up to the original look. Anyways, I keep fucking drifting off. Of course, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. But, we kept, you know, we marched up to the peace meeting, I guess. We were heading up there around the post. I'll kind of show you guys. For those who care. I know you guys probably don't care. And I don't care either about you guys not caring. I'm just going to explain the story anyways. But we marched up through this trail here. Through Manzanita Post. We were stopped roughly around this area. I can't really tell. The meeting was supposed to be here. Okay? So, actually, no, the meeting was supposed to be here. It was called Nakoti Rock. Excuse me. So we got stopped around this area. And we were talking with two cowboy guys who were like, hey, sorry, I can't go here to this meeting. We don't want you to interrupt. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, we sat there. We were like, all right, well, what's going on? We were on the horse. We were on horses. We had rifles. We were like, all right, well, what are we doing here? We got to, you know, we're just sitting here. And so we're sitting here. Now, this was hardcore mode in Red Dead Redemption. So, like, think of it like your dots appear on the map if you run very fast or if you shoot a gun, stuff like that. So, otherwise, your dots didn't appear on the map. And free aim was off. So, or free aim was on, excuse me. Oh, fuck, what am I saying? On. And there was a bunch of other things. Now, we played without radars. as well. Some people cheated, I'm sure. We played without the maps, the mini maps. All right, so we'd have to reference this map to essentially figure out where we were at. We were at the meeting, and we ended up fighting. We ended up getting ambushed right around there. Natives were sneaking up to us. Like, I didn't notice it until later because I think I was the second man in the formation, but I was sitting there. I was like, when we got hold of it, we're like, all right, well, let's figure out what's going on. And then natives surrounded us from like these sides here from the trees. We didn't see them. Last moment, I saw a fucking native guy aiming a buffalo rifle at us, and I was like, ambush! And right as I said that, bam, we got fucking headshotted. Or I didn't get killed immediately, but the guy in front of me got bam headshotted. The guy to our rear got bam headshotted. So it went to shit, all right? And we survived the ambush. We didn't really beat them back. I told everyone to retreat, and I kind of hid in a little ditch, and I just kept picking them off, and then I got wounded. And when I say wounded, I mean I got killed. I was literally sitting in a ditch just shooting bang, 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 and then I got wounded. And then I ran away and hid somewhere in the forest until night, which was like, night. Like, not evening, not like early morning. It was night. It was pure black. And I had to sneak my way out of this area and head all the way over here. Okay? Now, the natives didn't come after us because we had the advantage of covering the open ground. So I snuck out of there. There was a camp. They had like a... In Red Dead Redemption, there would be camps that would randomly spawn, and nobody would, and online at least, nobody would be there, but you can resupply your ammunition, you can resupply your Deadeye, you can resupply pretty much everything there in these camps. And there was 4 native guys there. I believe there was 4. I might be off. But there were about 4 native guys there, and I killed them all with a tomahawk. All right, so came through. I was that fast because I was very close and they didn't see me, and it was the cover of dark. All right, keep that in mind. Well, got out of there, and then we were like, okay, there's some sort of betrayal. We didn't trust these cowboy fucking guys anymore. We didn't trust James McKee, so we had a big fucking problem. All right, we didn't trust Page either because I think he sold us out. I believe, well, he did actually. I think I was told that he sided with the natives later and sold us out, but. When we did the Battle of Tall Trees, which was a few months after, a few months after the incident, and by few months, I say a few days. All right, I say months in terms of it was supposed to be realistically, the siege would take a few months, but it happened in a few real life days, and the actual battle itself took a real life day. But we fought, and we pushed them back, and the cowboy militia actually fought with the natives. They not fought against, but fought with. They were on the native side, and James McKee was leading them, and we encountered them around here. When I was leading a regular unit. I believe they were nicknamed Rangers or something like that. Ranger was a part of it, but I don't remember what the actual name was. All right, before we had Raiders and whatnot, but I ran in a regular unit, and we secured it. We were using guerrilla warfare and their native tactics against them, and we were winning. Well, the Cowboys started coming in, and I believe they were at the area, Cochonnet or whatever, and then they pushed towards us, and we ended up defeating them. Now, James McKee wasn't a part of the battle until later on, and after realizing that it was probably a losing battle for them after we pushed up in the lines, he retreated. He and his cowboy guys retreated. Now, we were pissed at the Cowboys, so we just fucking sacked their own ass. Like, we really put a fucking hurting on them. We focused more on them than we did on the natives because we didn't like the fact that we got betrayed. They said they were willing to help us out. They said they were willing to be neutral. And then I guess they got greedy for money or greedy for power or whatever. So James McKee was reportedly ran off this way. All right. Now, again, you can't access these areas in the previous game. All right. So reportedly, I mean, it was told that he ran off this way. Now, realistically, I don't know exactly where he ran off to. Chances are he just ran around Blackwater and back to New Austin or whatever. But reportedly, people say he crossed the river. All right, that's reportedly. So, after the whole ordeal, he was never found again. But after the whole ordeal, all right, I found him, and I didn't have him added, but I don't remember his account name, okay? But I remembered his voice specifically. He sounded like a really gruff type of character. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, yeah, we gotta, he kind of didn't sound like Arthur, but he sounded kind of similar. He was like, yeah, we gotta go ahead and do this and whatnot. So I found I specifically remembered his voice. He was talking in a session. And I was joining. This was a public session. Didn't have that many people. Okay? So, didn't have that many people in the entire session. I think it was 4 or 5 people, randoms. And he was talking or whatever, and I was near the vicinity. This was hardcore, free aim, stuff like that. This was near the Manzanita. This was around here. This was around Beecher's Hope, Tall Trees, around this area. I can't exactly remember. I think it was like right around here. Anyway, I was scrolling through. I was like, oh man, what a beautiful country, whatever. I was RPing. I didn't really care. Didn't really do much because after the collapse of my organization, I didn't really have a crew to do things with on Red Dead, so I just kind of explored and did stuff on my own and made friends, and I still roleplayed even when others didn't. But I heard his voice, and I called him. I was like, James McKay, you son of a bitch! And we had a standoff. We had a large argument, big standoff. But he was still in roleplay. He was still in character. So he really was into it. So we kind of had a standoff. I was like, you traitor, son of a bitch, you fucking asshole, stuff like that. So I confronted him, and we had a duel. Now, in Red Dead Redemption, the duels are, there's really no duels in online. You can't just, draw your gun. Unless it's part of a deathmatch mission where you do it at the start. You can't really do any type of duel. Fucking fan the hammer, kill a guy with one shot. So we improvised. The rule for duels was it was the same deal. Okay, and whoever's initiating the duel, all right. Not. Actually, I think I might have been off a little bit on that, but I might be wrong on this. But the rules that we had was whoever initiates the rule or the duel, excuse me. We'll get the count. So I initiated the duel. I was like, 1, 2, 3, and then you don't draw on 3. You draw on when the person says draw. So you can say it at any time. All right. So we were sitting there, and we were just sitting, and here actually I'll show you an in-game depiction of what it was essentially. So we were sitting there. All right. Imagine in front of me is Mr. McKee. And it was like, here, let me do this. There you go. It was like 1, 2, 3. Waited a few seconds. Draw, and then that's what it was. All right. So that's how it essentially played out. Except the difference was that because it was online and there was no lock on, it turned from, what was supposed to be this to that, and you couldn't move. That's what we did. But I ended up killing him, and he retreated, and I ended up killing him. He spawned, and then he left away. He left the session. So the reason why I got the name the Montana Kid was because I had a argument with him, and he was like, maybe he watched the movie Gunless. I honestly don't know, but he was like, aren't you that Montana Kid, boy? The one that from Montana? Like, he called me the Montana Kid. I guess he thought I don't think it was, supposed to be a gunslinger name. I don't think it was. But he called me the Montana Kid. And, I just remembered the way, what he called me, and I just kind of stuck with it. I was like, damn, I'll take that fucking name. So I just took that name, and I would say I killed him, and then I took the name of the Montana Kid. So I was pretty satisfied with that, and I really enjoy the history of my Red Dead Redemption experiences, online. Single player was great. I love single player; it was amazing. But online was what made it for me, and specifically it was because of the community. Originally online was just Nah, didn't really play that much. Played single player. One day I get into a session, I meet a cool fucking guy, and then I just get involved in this huge fucking world, which is amazing. So I was very happy with this. And, you know, hey, I ended up fucking having a great time. I learned a lot. And, I guess, well, I wouldn't say I mastered. I'm still a fucking, you know, kid, right? But, you know, I was really good with irregular warfare. Like, I was just the type of guy who did not like to fight in conventional battle lines. I was the type of guy who liked to fight, you know, unfairly. And, I mean, people can say, hey, that's bullshit, that's stupid, you know, it's retarded. But you gotta remember, alright, you know, I was playing realistically. At least I would say so. I was playing 100% realistically. I wasn't, like, you know, breaking anything by playing as a, you know, playing in a guerrilla manner. You know, the only thing that wasn't, not unrealistic, but the only thing that people didn't like was the fact that I did guerrilla warfare stuff, because people didn't know about it. Now, the way I figured, you know, the way I knew about it was my father taught me a lot of this stuff, and he told me to do a lot of research, so I was doing research, and especially when I got into those crews, I was like, God damn. And so, how I got to those roles is another story, because I got essentially, I mean, I keep going forward with these stories, but how I got into those roles was, you know, because of what I learned from my father. Like, I was, first I was in command of a, shotgun shells, excuse me. First I was in command of a, like a U.S. Army cavalry group. I was a captain at, like, a very young age, at, like, 12, 13 or whatever. And, I fucking hate that horse. I'm gonna set up camp. I can't set up camp here. But yeah, I held the rank of captain. I ran, hey, boys. Hey, wow, there's already animals feeding on them. Great. But I ran a group. It was called the Rangers. Like, the group was called there was no really established name for it. I came up with the establishment of what it was supposed to be, but there was no really established name. So it wasn't like the elite, you know, U.S. Army, blah, blah, blah. No, it was a mix of U.S. Marshals and U.S. Army group. So we called it the Elite Marshal Rangers. And the idea was that it was supposed to be law enforcement and military mixed together to tame the frontier. And you can see that's what we did. And then eventually we encountered other people, and I had to fall in with them, and then I joined another group, and then, you know, a lot of history there, but I won't explain. I'll probably do that in a series of videos for people who are interested. Considering this has to do with Red Dead Redemption and my experiences, maybe people will be interested. If not, no problem. And I'm writing kind of like a book about it, you know, just for you know, for shits and giggles, because I'm trying to remember everything that I can, and because eventually I'm going to forget, and I really love the history of it, so I want to write it all down before I forget most of it. Yeah, I mean, with you know, we had a battle against a insurrectionist crew. The first battle I was part of, I was part of other battles, like, this was the first major battle, I guess you could say I was a part of. This is also fucked up. I don't understand why the hell this is so goddamn. I'm just gonna rest. Just fuck this. Set up a tent and sleep a little bit. But you know, I was part of a kind of like a militia scouting company. This was part of I joined this Canadian crew. It was pretty much like a Canadian crew. It was like Canadian militia, stuff like that. And I ended up joining it. It was led by this guy named Richard McCairn. This wasn't the first. This was the first crew that I've joined on Red Dead Redemption. It was not the first fully realistic crew that I joined. All right, and by fully realistic, I mean there was quite a couple like drastic differences. All right, so I joined this group led by this guy named Richard McCairn. Now I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is where these guys' real names were. Excuse me. I just know that that's what they called themselves and that's what they were named. You know, I was like, hey, how's it going? I'm Richard McCairn, or hey, how's it going? I just used my real name because I was a young motherfucker, and I was part of like a militia group, and we saw the battle. Like, we saw some battles, some minor battles, but it was supposed to be a... What the fuck? One sec. It was supposed to be a realistic, like semi-realistic type of group. It was like, okay, hey, guess what? Also, hold on, one of the gang members back. I thought I saw a gang member come back. I know they eventually replenish. I've seen that happening with Thieves Landing like 4 times. But with the group, it was supposed to be a small time group where we did realistic shit, and we were in another community, which was, I guess you could say, predominantly Canadian. I can't really say that much, but we had a battle, and we role played the Métis Rebellion, or the Métis Rebellion, whatever you want to call it, Métis, stuff like that. We pronounce it Métis here, which was a it's called, it was a big rebellion in 1885 in Canada and the Fenian Range and whatnot. We did stuff like that. We had small battles, and some of them were line battles, some of them were like guerrilla battles, and they were fun. All right. But it wasn't until I met another guy named Austin that the whole realism aspect kind of changed. Because with the other group, it was more or less, hey, guess what? We're doing this. There was no backstory to anything. There was no backstory. There was no history. It was just, hey, let's play like this, and that's what we did. And we did. I think we did a mix of free aim and auto aim, we did that, but it wasn't hardcore mode. So of course there was some differences there. But when I first got into that Ranger company, or that Army Cavalry unit that became the Rangers. That was all hardcore shit, and we had a battle against this group called the Insurrectionists, and I guess it was the first major battle that I'd like to credit myself being in, and I promise after this story we'll focus more on the game instead of me just fucking whining and dining about it, but, the Army Cavalry company that I was in charge of became nicknamed the Rangers, because of the irregular tactics we used. I didn't give it the name. I believe it was Austin who gave it the name. But the idea was we had this war against this faction called the Insurrectionists, both in public and in private. It was part of the community, this big community that we were part of. And so we ended up having this war. And the first battle that I had was called the Battle of Red Mountain. All right? And so kind of let me show you the battle that I had here. Now, this is Fort Mercer. All right? Now, near here, all right? Might have moved it, but near here, near Fort Mercer, around this area, alright, I might be wrong, I might be off, I don't know, educate me if I am, but there was this place called Repentance Rock. This actually could be it. Looks like it at least, but I can't tell, I haven't been here exactly in this game. But around this area, there's a place called Repentance Rock. Now, the story behind it being called Red Mountain was because a government force, attempted to assault the insurrectionists, and because the insurrectionists were trying to start up an insurrection against the government. So, can I actually get up here? It seems like I can. Okay, well, this game doesn't let me up there. I'm gonna fucking cry. Is it the border? That might be why, actually. Seems like you can glitch your way up there, though. Anyways, there's supposed to be a place called, like, Tunnel Snake Hollow or some shit like that around here. I'll find it around here. But we had a battle there after the government forces supposedly failed. Don't know how. Oh dear. I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. There's supposed to be a cave here that has the pistol. No, we'll start here. It's Rattlesnake Hollow, not Tunnel Snake. The fuck? Just fall out? Jesus. It's not here. Alright. So, we had the battle, and we were losing the battle. Like, we were actually losing the battle. And so my first idea was like, okay, hey, let's flank around these guys. So we marched up on foot, surprisingly, from the eastern end here. Alright, there's like you can see the road here. We marched up kind of on foot from this eastern end. And there's a road supposed to be. Yeah, there's the road here. So we marched up from this end, and we assaulted. We got mowed the fuck down. All right, everybody was dying, and we wanted to do a direct frontal assault. I thought that was a fucking plane. So now, Mr. Graham, or Mr. Austin, excuse me, to be a little more appropriate. I don't really want to say any last names besides some of the people that I fucking hate. You know, we... Can I not get up here? Is this supposed to be the place? Hold up. Just, you're gonna have to excuse me a moment. Oh, fucking fuck my ass. Thank you. Thank you, sir. But we had the battle. We were losing, and I decided, hey, guess what? Why don't we flank around? All right. I'm sure I keep explaining it vaguely and horribly, and I'm sorry. I'm tired. I keep my mind keeps racing for some reason. I'm trying to keep myself awake. I'm sorry. At least for this mission. So I was like, all right, hey, why don't we unfuck the situation? Actually, we were around here. Why don't we unfuck the situation? All right. So the idea was, all right. I was like, okay, I have an idea. Why don't we flank? Okay. Now, of course, flanking, should mean, moving around them. So I took my guys. I had maybe 4 or 5, Rangers, Army, Cavalry guys. We pushed south and we pushed west. All right. This actually might be the rock. So we're gonna assume that this is the rock, because it certainly looks like it. All right. There's no name, but we'll say we assaulted here. Okay. Now, we had no fucking clue where these guys exactly were, but they were dug into the rocks. The Revenant Rock was a fucking dug in place, well dug in. So we had to pursue, and we pushed around, and we got to a rock, which was right around here. Picked off the guys, killed them. Okay, assuming this is Repton's Rock. All right, and then we fucked off because they knew we were there after we killed them. So they sent a tracking force to come after us. Now, while they sent a tracking force to come after us, we pushed up to another rock, which was around here. Or it could have been around here. It was directly behind Revenant's Rock, so this is essentially directly behind it. But we were pushing up to a rock here, and there were a bunch of guys that followed us. So we got up behind this rock, got up on top of this rock, and they followed us into this narrow valley. All right? So at this narrow valley, we fucking mowed them down. Pow, 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 pow. It was great. Now, of course, they respawned. We said they were, the official description was, okay, there were some survivors of that engagement. So, but they respawned, and 2 of them retreated back, and 3 of them came after us. So we got the 3, and they came up on this trail. We hid in the trail, and they were coming up the trail by the rock. We hid in this trail, and we had bushes and leaves and everything like that, and we hid there. And you got to remember, we were wearing full khaki tan army uniforms from the previous game, so we were very easily spottable. But we were hiding so well behind these trees and bushes that they couldn't see us. Remember, this is hardcore. You don't get spotted on the map, and your player icon does not pop up over your head. All right, so we were hiding. Guys come through. All right, they're walking. All right, I'm the first guy. I got a shotgun. All right, I'm not really good at the game. I'm not really good at hardcore. So I was like, all right, got a shotgun. Second guy had a pistol, high-powered. All right. Third guy had a knife. All right. Now, this was us, okay? There was only 3 of us at this point, I guess. But the guys that were coming through the trail, I don't remember what they looked like. They essentially they were like a bunch of random, civilians, essentially. They looked like civilians from the game and cattle rustlers and all that. But me, I had the shotgun, my buddy had a knife, and another buddy of mine had a pistol. So, we were in a posse together. They can't hear you. Actually, I think they could have. I don't remember, but I was talking to them, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do it on my go. All right? And so, 1, 2, 3, go. And then, came up, shot the first guy with a shotgun. My buddy with a pistol comes around, shoots the other guy in the head with a pistol. And the third guy, right as the third bad guy was about to, shoot me and my buddy, our fucking third guy came up and fucking sliced him in the back, just cut off his fucking spine. It was amazing. I remember this shit to this fucking day. It's great. So after we killed him, they retreated back to the rock. And we held there. We got snipers up, and pow, 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 pow. We were killing them left and right, and we caused some of them to leave the session. The rest of them fled south to Mexico, we tried to pursue after them. That didn't really happen. There was a bunch of other stuff. But that was kind of my first fame story. We were losing the battle, and I used the skills pretty much for the first time, the skills that my father taught me, and I helped them win. So I felt very accomplished, and I didn't, it kind of boosted my pride in being, in a regular, like a guerrilla and stuff like that, or fighting like a guerrilla. And, I developed to grow, well, not necessarily, but I developed to grow some sort of an ego. But I wasn't like an egotistical son of a bitch. I wasn't like, okay, without me, there's no way you're going to win this battle. No, it was like, okay, well, right, maybe if we tried this method. And I was always like, yes, sir, no, sir, understood, sir. I was very mature. But I did develop a lot of pride in myself. I was like, dude, I am so fucking happy. And I was going around, I was like, hey, man, did you hear that story? So, yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I'm explaining it, because I'm so prideful, and I don't want to forget. All right, because this was 2012. It's 2018 now. All right, shit, memories will eventually fucking fade. All right, so that's why I want to explain the story. That's why I've written it down. It's great. Anyways, that's enough. Like, years worth of explaining. Again, I am so sorry, but it had to be said. It had to be getting out of the way. I took way too long. I usually do that. I'm an idiot, all right? But I took way too long than I should have. Ow. There's supposed to be a cave here. I might be off, actually, on my intelligence report. Alright, it's supposed to be around here, actually. Let me look at the video. I'm gonna look at the video. It's supposed to be, like, right next to the R. It's supposed to be, like, right up there. So that's where it's supposed to be, according to my sources. I might have to do the treasure to get this. Oh, fuck. Might have to do the treasure to get this. I'm gonna assume that I do, if I can't get it at this point. However, if I can get it, we're in business. Oh. Uh-oh. Fellas. We got it. Erotic photograph. Oh, my lord. Look at that. Otis Miller, my man. Whew. Otis Miller, you the man. He has a folded up rifle, or a rifle piece. That's cool. I'm gonna screenshot my findings real quick. Hold up. I should have screenshotted it earlier, but it's okay. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright. Let's look at these exotic photographs, or erotic. Yeah, it's definitely these look like they're fucking real people. And we're treated with a beautiful view. Okay, that's tits. I want to see that. Whew! Mr. Miller. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm not a type of... I don't really like these type of guns, if I'm entirely honest. Like gold. I mean, I like the Schofield. I just don't like the gold. But the fact that this was a famous gunslinger's revolver, it's amazing. Well, I pride myself in finding this. And we're gonna go back. Let's get my horse. Didn't have to do the treasure hunt. Like, somebody said, hey, this is where this is. Go find it. Don't need, treasure hunt's a waste of time. So I took up his advice, and although I'm not feeling the same sense of accomplishment as I would if I probably did do the treasure hunt, I'm still pretty satisfied. Now, the last two enemies that shall be destroyed, my friend. Which is up here. And we're going to go after them after I come back from the washroom. I'll be back. All right, sorry about that. Whew. I had to go deal with some business. My apologies, fellas. It is 6 in the morning. Surprisingly still, like, I don't know if you guys ever had those phases where, whew. Sorry, I had to run back and forth after I came from the washroom. I had to go do some stuff, but essentially, like, yeah, I guess you could say essentially. Is that a fucking vulture? I don't know what that type of bird that is. It looks like a kestrel, maybe? Hawk? If you stop fucking flying. It's a condor. Oh, wow. Whew. Big fucker. But, I have these, like, phases. I had this yesterday, but the day before I didn't have this. Where, like, you know, I would be very tired. I'd lie down, sleep for maybe 20 minutes to 2 hours at most, maybe. And then I just wake up and I can't go back to sleep. Like, that happened to me twice, and that's why I started broadcasting. So, it's a little fucked up for me. It's just like, hey, can't sleep. Fuck you. So, it kind of pisses me off. Also, Fort Mercer. I don't think you can see Fort Mercer from here, can you? That might be it right there. And then around there, I think that's Repton's Rock. But yeah, I don't know, I only got like 2 to 4 hours of sleep. And chances are, I go to bed now, or I go to bed later, you know, well, chances are I'm going to get really tired later during the day, and then I'm just going to fall asleep. And that fucking sucks. I don't have any remedies or anything like that to help myself fall asleep. What I mean by that is... This place looks great, by the way. What I mean by that is... fucking... You know, NyQuil... Fucking... like pills you can take. I forgot what they were called. The pills you can take to sleep at night. Like, naturally, I'm a nocturnal person, which kind of sucks because you don't really get to get much sleep. Stay up usually during the night and usually stay up during the day. And I guess I could live here. Well, I already know the story of this place in the previous game, but it's kind of cool to see it. In the previous game, it wasn't as good looking as this, so I mean, it seems as if while the United States, or while New Austin is ragged with cholera and whatnot, it still is pretty, you know, pretty well established. Like, if you play this game, if you play the previous game, Red Dead Redemption, you do a gunfight up to here, and there's a lot of shit looks broken down, which kind of sucks. So, Twin Rocks looks better than... Oh, what the fuck is that? What am I looking at? Oh, those are pigs. Twin Rocks looks better than it did previously. Although Armadillo... Armadillo is plagued by something we don't even want to talk about. Fucking cholera? Jesus. You know, it's funny. Armadillo is this game's Tumbleweed. And Tumbleweed is this game's Armadillo. It sounds... Sorry, let me try that again. Armadillo is essentially the Tumbleweed of the previous game. Tumbleweed is the Armadillo of the previous game. It's a better explanation. Hold up. Let's study this shit first. Just kill one of these and see what we can get. Ooh. Well. Fuck, we have a better vantage spot if we go around the other side. Alright, there we go. Think I can get a headshot? No. Let's try it. Oh, man. Let's see. I think that was either a good or a poor pelt now because was probably off with my shot there. But let's see. See what we got. So I like this rifle. It's nice. I just wish you could take the scope off. It is a perfect pelt. Okay. Well, I'm satisfied. Well, let's explore the rest of this area. Might as well, right? Might as well cover as much as we can here. So what we'll do is we'll cover this side. We'll go around this way. Head up there. Head down here. Okay. There we go. So off we go to our first marker. Just explore the map. And then we'll hopefully get to where we need to go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Tender pork loin. And I got animal fat. That's great.
Hey, buddy.
Awesome. I'm satisfied with that. There's, you know, the good thing about this game is that they can't really take away anything. I don't think I honestly don't think they could. Maybe draw distance, I can probably understand that. But they can't, I don't think they could take anything away from the game. The only thing that I could see, oh, well, I know they can add to the game, add a lot.
What a boy you are.
Let's take a look at this camp, see if there's anybody that needs assistance. See if the natives are here, maybe.
Blow it.
What business you got here?
I'm sorry. Didn't realize you didn't like visitors.
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's getting pretty late. I don't like exploring at night because at night it's a lot more treacherous. Remember... Hold up. Okay, this is Redwood Farm, so let's go take a look at the Redwood Farm. I'm sure it's sprucing. Well, not really much. Look, I mean, I guess something's never changed because this hasn't changed at all, actually. Besides a few baby placements here and there, but wow, this looks the same. And I'll give that because that's deservedly so. This is a successful farm, so I'll give it that. Oh man. Pack of wild horses there. Huh. I wonder what this is. I don't think this was in the previous game. But, you know, that's why we have... Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh boy. That's Rathskeller Fort. I know that place. I had a battle there. That was the last battle I've ever had on Red Dead Redemption! Jesus! What the fuck happened? Is that fucking meth lab or some shit? God damn! Fucking son of a whore, man. I was gonna fucking explore that. And they just told me to fuck myself. That's amazing. God damn, I thought I was gonna get fucking ambushed by the goddamn Indians. Jesus Christ, that fucking got me. I was not expecting that. Well, I have cartridges I can't grab. That's amazing. Okay, well yeah, I'm a little bit freaked the hell out. Well, at least the fire's gone. Can I loot anything else? I'm gonna have to assume that the story here was there was a guy cooking meth, He did not mix the batch properly, and it resulted in his, yeah, it resulted in his demise. Yeah, that's not good. Well, that does fucking suck balls.
Okay, partner.
Let's head over to Rathskeller Fork. The last battle that I had here. Oh, man. I'm hoping it looks the same, maybe. I can give some history about it. About the battle that I had here. Hello, sir. Assumedly so. Well, let's explore this first, and then we'll head down over there. Oh, fuck me, man. Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Was Hamlet's Passing here? Hamlet's Passing... We got a problem. Oh, motherfuckers.
Okay, friends. I'm going
Fucking goddamn it.
slow now.
Jesus Christ. Okay, because around here, there was an area called Hamlet's Passing. It was essentially, I think it was right there. Right there, assumedly so.
Easy.
But in the original game, there was a place called Hamlet's Passing, you know, as I mentioned before. And I was thinking, we'll see if it's around here or if there is a similar location. Anyways, the battle we had it. This was the first battle. Of, whoa, wait a minute! Fucking, what is this shit? I didn't. What? Those are the civilians, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Anyways, the battle we had was, we had a meeting with the natives. We were like, hey, this was after we had a battle near Fort Mercer. I won't explain that, but we had a battle there. And we were in Hamlet's Passing. We were sitting there, and we were like, hey, I don't want to enter the train. That's a stranger, so I'm actually glad I'm not going to do that. Thank you for saving my ass there. I'm going to loot you, because you're an asshole. I'm assuming you're a civilian, right? No, you're a DeLobo. Alright. Well, we're gonna set up camp. And then, the Lobos don't even look like Mexican. They look like fucking... Was this guy native? No, he looks like a Mexican. Like, no offense, but he looks like one. We'll set up a camp. And the Battle of Hamlet's Passing. Alright. So to continue the story. Alright. We had a meeting with a huge ass motherfucking native crew. This was the first time we met the cowboy militia guys. They're like, yeah, we'll work out a ceasefire. And well, the ceasefire never happened because we were like, hey, you know, you guys attacked us first. You know, what the fuck? We're willing to make peace, but you motherfuckers attacked us first. And the natives were like, oh, you wait, man, you come to our land, you son of a bitch. So, they were just being total assholes. And it resulted in a gunfight. Let's quickly look for Hamlet's Pass, or Hamlet's Passing. I don't think it's here, but it was around this area. I'm gonna assume it was like right there. it looks like it would be right there because it was essentially like an open area surrounded by wagons with arrows and, you know, all that beauty. But yeah, and we were actually getting our asses handed to us in that battle. Sadly, and there's a fucking activity nearby. Are you serious? So I don't care about an activity. I'm just gonna get on the horse right away. So yeah, we had a battle. We lost. Well, I mean, tactically we lost, but strategically
Okay,
we won
you good?
because I still can't stop it. I figured, and of course I have to suffer. I'm not gonna try you. You know what? I'm gonna try you. Fucking! What? I had full fucking health. That's bullshit. Alright, well, that was, you know what? Fuck it. That was my fault, whatever. I fucked up, but I did have full health, though, so I thought that was a little bullshit. I could have had, like, an animation where I could have killed it, but I'm not upset. But yeah, strategically, we lost, or strategically we won, tactically we lost. And I lost my hat. That's great. So, it kind of sucked for us, because we were forced to pull out of the area. However, we did get to better ground, and we kind of defeated them there. When they pursued after us, we kind of handed them their ass. So, it was kind of like it was like a win-win. It was like a win for them, and then a win for us. Then, you know, there's a lot more complications, which led to further battles. So, yeah, let's head over to... At least there's that. Let me camp here. But, Tumbleweed was the last battle I participated in. It's 4 of us versus 10 guys led by Cody Page. And, we actually ended up beating them. Started at Escalera in Mexico. We were part of a... again, this was still roleplay, still hardcore, still everything. They had, it was a 10-man force of his best guys, and some of them were natives from the crew, the fucking, from the natives that we fought previously. So we ended up beating them. We lost at Escalera, pushed back to the Frontier Bridge. And then after we crossed the Frontier Bridge, which was right around here. I think it was actually exactly right around here. We pushed and we ran our asses all the way here. Now, the way we did it was we were very smart. We did I think this is a trot, right? We did trots. You won't get detected on the radar if you did a trot. But we sprinted across the bridge. We split. We were like, okay, we need to do something about this. I was the last one across the bridge. I was providing sniper cover while they were chasing us. And then I held them off for a bit. We chased across the bridge. Boom. We arrived here. We were trotting. Alright, mind you. So.
Hey, you there. Tell me what the hell you're doing here.
Oh, behave.
I'm hearing
You
it.
best be on...
Again.
Right. Keep on moving and don't come back.
There's a mask here I can grab. I saw a video about this. But, I guess I did. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I fucking, we won the battle against 10 of them. This was in their session, so the way the battles work, that's fucking terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
Last warning.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm going... Feed you to the hog, you bastard.
Can they see me? I guess. Fucking assholes. I guess they're fucking glitched and they can just see me through the wall, but... Alrighty, well, I'm gonna leave because I don't want to hurt any more innocent folk. So we're out of here. But yeah, this battle was pretty fucking crazy. If I know, asshole, but you're being an asshole. But yeah, we fucking held our own here, man. It was great. I was so happy. I remember that shit, and oh man, it was great. It was great. All right, well, now we're gonna head over here, secure this, explore this place, take off that marker, then we keep moving, and then should be good. I believe there was a house around here, wasn't there? Like the Silent Stead, maybe. I remember this. I don't know if it's exactly here, but it was around here. Is there anything significant? Maybe nothing significant, but it's a pretty cool place. Kind of looks a little untextured there. Be a cool place to set up camp. Not very strategic though, but cool place nonetheless. Be a bad place to defend because if you have no escape, but fairly decent. Supposed to be a house around here, and I think that's it right there. I think that's it. Oh, this is it right here. Surprised this is still here. Is this? Yeah, this is the place. And there's like another shack over there, I think. Or is that a rock? That's a rock. Thought that was a shack. Fuck. Well, welcome to the Sunstead. Well, let's see if this place is nice. Well, this place is beautiful. I can't eat anything. Can I grab that bone? I'm gonna assume I can. Can I sleep here is the question. Oh, I can. Well, I can essentially live here then. Perfect. Really wish I could have just put that back, but oh well. Oh yeah, you can essentially live here. That's cool. I like that. I like how you can do that. Gun oil. Need that. Can't take the rifle cartridges. No, I can. We got a problem. Oh. This? Fucking hell. I thought I heard a gunshot, though. I thought the rancher was coming back. He was like, "You fucker!" Christ. Yeah, well, this is nice of me. Well, I could always come back here, and I guess... Again, like, there's a lot of places you can live, and you can... Well, you know, you can live because you can sleep, and you can do things in and around them. So, I say living in that regard. You know, you don't have to live... you know, at a camp or stuff like that. You can live specifically at a different house, and you can just go back and forth between it. Unfortunately, you don't get the benefits of doing the chores or stuff like that, but this is pretty cool nonetheless. Look at that. This is a nice place to, you know, be in. Although, its defense is probably not good. Is there anything in there? Oh, nothing in there. Great. Yeah, its defense is probably nothing good at all. And by good, I'll point out. I'm gonna let you live here because you're looks like you're living a good life. Don't want to bother you. But you know what? Can we release into the wild? That'd be a wise idea. I don't know if that's a wise idea because maybe he'll come back and be very bad. But strategically, because they can't, I don't, yeah, and they can't get up there, so that's good. Or they might be able to. I don't know. I don't think they can. But this is a good place to defend if the bullets can't go through the wall. If they can, you're fucked. But this is a good place to defend because you have a good overview of the location. And if you're smart enough, you can quickly, like, if there's a sniper, you can quickly kind of, like, crawl through and get him. You do have a few avenues of escape, but if you're surrounded, you're kind of fucked. I believe you could probably escape there, get to higher ground, be a lot more strategic there. You can escape there. So you have the advantage of having cover and watching the open, but the enemy has the advantage of proper concealment. So it's kind of a, you know, lose-lose, win-win type of situation. So let's get the hell out of here. Alright. Believe we covered that marker, so we'll get rid of this one. Okay, we're good. There's a cabin here, I noticed. Some sort of cabin. Some sort of house that was burned down. That looks kind of like a church? Yeah, it's a church. Hello, beauty. Bald eagle. I will not shoot at you because you're beautiful. Plus, your health is pretty poor. Or your condition. I guess that was like the local church. Never seen that in the previous game. So maybe they just went to shit and they got rid of the materials there. I think I might still have my map from Goddamn, I still have my map from the previous game. So I might go fumblefuck with that around. Fumblefuck with that a little bit. I'm planning on getting a. When I get my Christmas money and whatnot, I'm gonna spend that money on getting the collector's edition with the map and all that business for this game, mainly because I'm a big fan of what this game has to offer. And does that sound bad? Of course it does. You know, do I care? Not really. Okay, so we have to head down there. Alright. This is that one cove that you can meet Mr. Dickens at. Yeah, Cueva Seca. Beautiful. Alright, well, we're here. We're queer. Line down here. I guess we can remove this marker and place it there. Oh, that's great. Tumbleweed's a fairly good looking. It's like that. It's like a classic fucking Clint Eastwood, like 1960, you know, spaghetti western town. You know, it's like those towns like you'd clean Clint Eastwood would clean up. And it's not bad looking. It's not my favorite town. I would have preferred Armadillo, of course. I thought it would have been cool if Armadillo was thriving, but you know, fucking, like, you know, Tumbleweed was suffering through cholera, still livable, stuff like that. You could see, like, Tumbleweed get, you know, destroyed or get abandoned in the process, but I don't know, town's alright. I like it. I just miss Armadillo. It's just nostalgia, right? When we all went to Tumbleweed, it was like, shit's fucking haunted. When, you know, we all went to Armadillo, it was like, yeah, this place is great. This place is Gucci in my poochie. There's a legendary cougar I believe you can hunt. That is not where I want to go. This is Gaptooth Ridge. This is the mining area. Gaptooth Breach, that's what it is. Let's go check this out real quick. See what's new. Has to be some stuff, right? Has to be something here. This looks like the area before the miners showed up. There was in the previous game there was miners you can fight that were investing heavily in this cave or in this place for gold and whatnot. It looks like it's still relatively all here. Just doesn't look like anyone's here. So maybe you can meet someone. Maybe you can find shit. I don't know. But this is Gaptooth Breach. Mexico. Might be the Mexican River. Anyways. There's the cave. You enter here.
Hey, easy.
I know you can enter here in the previous game. So you gonna tell me I can't enter this? I don't think I can I? Nope, can't. Alright, no problem. Let's check this place out. Someone's been here recently. I'm getting a feeling I might get ambushed here. Hello? Well, there's lights, so that's very useless. Wait, can we? Aw, damn. Can't get through here. However, this... Wow, they still have the original layout from the previous game, so I'm assuming that maybe you can get this later? You can get access to it later? Seems like the foundation's still there. Oh, that's kind of sucks, but I'm not too upset by it. Didn't think there was anything significant here anyways. Wasn't really looking for anything significant here, but you know, it's pretty cool. You can still go in there and majority of the stuff is still up. There used to be a large, like throughout this area right here where I'm like, going through, used to be a large ass, let's say canyon, or not canyon, fucking campsite. With like multiple tents and whatnot. So, that's pretty cool. And this leads to Mexico. And I don't think I can get there. There's a rumor, people talking about how Mexico's going to be added an update, which is going to be awesome actually, because I want to visit Mexico. There's more places to go to, more places to explore, right? And I'm sure they're going to add it in via DLC. Like, why have all of that foundation there? You know what I mean? They could have just, maybe they could have wanted to make the map seem bigger. I honestly don't know, but they have such a good foundation for the place, and it's pretty hot, if I'm entirely honest with you. So chances are they're probably gonna add it in via update, probably an update to online.
Slow now.
Hold up. San Luis River. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. However. Let's explore this area. We'll head over all the way over here, I guess, wherever we can. Okay, sweet. Well, we can get there that way. The original way. I believe the Sea of Coronado is here, so I heard there was a glitch you can cross into Mexico via the Sea of Coronado, but my question is... Yeah, there you go. Sea of Coronado right there. At least that's what I think it is, if I remember correctly. Oh, this place is empty as fuck, dude. Not necessarily. I just lied because there's a person here. But, I mean, this place is, like, empty. Like, nothing here. Which is typical, because this place is supposed to be empty. You're not gonna find much populace in the fucking roaming desert, my man. I made a mistake. You know what? I'll just do this. There you go. Alright. Huh. There's a body here. Huh. Okay. Well, now we're immediately gonna have a problem here. It's not a animal carcass, it's a corpse.
Saddle.
Is this a pirate? I can loot stranger and I can inspect the corpse. Oh, it's a missionary. I thought it was a pirate. I don't like Teacher's Hope. What? Oh, I guess. I don't like the fact that John's drawings are horrible. Letter to Brother Rodolfo. That's not what I wanted to take. Holy fuck, 1797, Jesus. It's about 100 years. New World. That's cool. Damn, man. Well. Didn't think I'd find anybody all the way out here, but I guess he crossed into the New World. Wouldn't really call this worthy of being a New World, though. It's a pretty desolate fucking place. Although, it is a beautiful one. So hold up, I have a question that I need to ask myself. Because
Whoa, whoa!
the Sea of Coronado, alright. You know what, that may not be Mexico, actually. I was thinking that this is Mexico.
Easy now.
And if you look at it, the river stops here. Which would mean, I believe I was right. There's no more river here. Okay. So you can cross into the Mexican border. Whoa, what did I just see? Hold up. Did I just see him pick up a fucking fish? Bruh, that's awesome. Fucking amazing. I guess that's like one of the borders to Mexico that you can cross on foot. I thought, well, originally in the game, in the previous game, I might be mistaken on this, but you know, there was no like land connected. It was just bridges. It was surrounded by water. Now, of course, in real life, Mexico and the United States are connected by land and not separated by a body of water. At least in some places, if not all, or if not most. However, the question remains is that, you know, with this border set up, would it be possible to get into Mexico once they release it without crossing a bridge or the river? Now, the reason why I asked this is because it seems as if It seems as if this entire place is completely explorable. Seems as if. So I want to see if it is. I wonder why there's people traveling through here. Like, you kill somebody here, nobody would know. I guess this would be a strategic, but I guess this would be a good place to, you know, set up and fucking rob the shit out of people. Considering it's very, yeah, it would actually be very smart. Yeah, it'd be very smart to rob people there because nobody would know. Just kill them, grab their shit, wait for another person to come by. At least with the spawn rates, that is. The spawn rates that are currently, that's what I think it would be a good idea. Also, might be a little bit of a problem with the Red Dead 2 map here for Mexico if they're planning on doing something with it, because there's supposed to be a... Hold up, let's see here. That's just rocks. There's supposed to be a settlement there, like right around here, right where I'm looking at. I don't know if this was before the game.
Whoa, easy.
I have to put a bull in this guy's head. But there's supposed to be a settlement like Nosalita or some shit like that. And I can't see it. You should be able to see it from here. That might be it. Looks like a building that's a rock. I know past there is Escalera. At least it should be. Maybe they'll add it in with an update. I don't know. I just like to see Mexico. Also, the San Luis River is beautiful.
Now, buddy.
Be gone.
How did you come all the way here?
Be gone. I've been here many years, and I'm completely lost. I don't even know where I am anymore. Have you spoken to him?
To who?
To him!
I don't think so. Have you?
Oh, yeah. I've spoken all the time, but he's ignoring me. You see, he hates me. He hates me.
Thought he was gonna go for my damn horse. I was like, wait a minute. Was this a trick? Well, I mean, this part of the land is pretty beautiful. Let me, there you go. You know what? I'll be double barrel shotgun, man. For now, at least. Beautiful horses. Oh yeah, this sect of land is kind of beautiful. Just looking at it, Mexico and all that. I'd love to cross there. Oh damn, I've been here before. It's one of the gang hideouts and a mission. Looks kind of the same, maybe less run down. Yep, scratching post. Alright, we'll head over there. See what that's all about. Just check this place out. Looks very similar. I don't really remember much of this because I haven't really spent my time here, but this is great. Canned vegetable. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm assuming I can sleep here. Wow. Well, my assumption led me to be wrong. That's why I don't assume, guys. Open chewing tobacco, but it doesn't look like it's opened. Cool place nonetheless. I mean, it would be kind of interesting to live here. If I was entirely honest with you. Oh, what? Ancient necklace. Never seen that before. Platinum band. Alright, well. At least I got some interesting stuff out of it. Oh, what's that? Kentucky bourbon, my man. Fucking... What? Dust storm? It's a good thing I have a fucking duster on. This would fucking suck. I gotta get inside and wait this shit out. Sombrero. Fuck it, we gotta put this on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, fellas, it's a really bad idea.
You, mister!
Hey,
Sir!
wish whiskey grew on trees.
I agree. We're gonna wait this out. Fuck. Is it clearing up? I think that's cool. I like that. That's fucking amazing. The dynamic weather. Dust storms and all that shit. Oh, I kind of wish the bed was here now. Like a bread chunk. Sweet. Surprised, because the beds look all the same, so I'm surprised you can't sleep there. Oh well. This would really suck if... Anybody here? Anything here? Nothing in there, damn it. Alright, well, we can't let this dust storm fuck us in the ass, so we gotta go. But it's a cool place nonetheless. Just wish you could sleep here. That's the only complaint about this place, other than it just being fucking really in a bad spot. But whoever likes to live there, I guess they like to live there. Can't control man's destiny, only your own. Oh, this is bad. This is horrible. This is actually bad. Imagine being in imagine him being in combat. Dealing with this. Oh, that would actually be cool. If I'm entirely honest with you guys, like, that would be amazing. There's a campfire somewhere. It might have been snuffed, but...
Hey, easy.
Fuck it. We gotta wait this shit out. This weather's bad. This weather's bad. Holy fuck. We'll sleep until morning in game. And then I would assume after we explore everything, I'm gonna try to go to bed for a third time. If that doesn't work out, well, that'll be fun. Alright. Oh. What the fuck just happened there? Excuse me, Mike. Sorry about that. My damn mic is broken. Alright, well. Good news, no more dust storms. Bad news, no more dust storms. Alright. Anything significant? That's tumbleweed there. So we'll just head to the checkpoint. Or to the marker. We'll kind of like explore there and then we'll head there. Just kind of finalize the exploration of this place. No, 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 no. Yeah. Let's explore that. What? I swear to God I heard a fucking rifle.
Easy now. Please. One way or another, we're opening this box. I don't got the key. Please. Ni madres, este cabrón no dice la verdad.
What did I miss? Didn't miss that time.
I can't even. You have saved my life. I can't thank you enough. Whatever's in that box is yours. I'll explain the loss. Far as I'm concerned, you earned it.
Oh, I guess. Wow. That's...
I was waiting for you to say that.
Not gonna lie, that must have been very disappointing. I don't think it would have made any, like, difference. I have to, like, explore all these little specific spots here. Wouldn't really make much of a difference if they open it anyways. Like, they would not have been rich. Fucking vegetables and some ammo. I mean, if that's the shit that they're looking for, I mean, hey, you know, that's cool. But considering it's not. We'll explore kind of like up to here. Cover this road area. Then we'll head down here because we've been kind of slacking off a little bit. I just wanted to explore. But I'm not like a explore freak like most people. Well, I guess you could say I am because I do like this map. But I'm not, that's not my primary objective. Just want to kind of explore this area. But I mean, we're good. So, head down over here. There's some sort of outpost here. We'll make our way through there.
Whoa!
The dead lobos. Alrighty. Benedict Point. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Isn't there a place called Solomon's Folly? Somewhere around here too? Folly? Whatever you want to call it. That fucking hurt. And I'm surprised I did not lose my ad. Holy shit. Okay, well this is cool. Still looking the same as from the previous game. Although I believe there was a water tower that was functional there. I guess that's been changed. Oh no, there it is. There's the water tower right there. That's cool. That is fucking cool indeed, my man. I believe there was a farm. This might be it actually, and then we'll head up and explore this region, which is Rio Bravo. This is Gaptooth Ridge, Cholla Springs, Henniganstead. Well, regions, Great Plains, Tall Trees, so many different regions, and they're of course divided into different states.
Hey! Don't make a fuss! You wanna die, huh? I'm waiting. All right then!
I don't even understand how I lost honor for that. What? He attacked me first and I lost honor. Okay. Alright, maybe it's because I antagonized him, but he literally rode past me, yelled, "Hey, do you want to fucking die?" Hey, I remember this place. Do you want to fucking die? And then... Okay, well, whatever. I don't care. I'm not upset. At witness murder. Yeah, this is Solomon's Folly. Okay, well, that's cool. Well, we'll head down this road, maybe. That should lead us to Rio Bravo. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, pretty cool place. This, I wonder if there's like a livable area you can. Wonder if you can like maybe live in this place. So I would like to be here, if I was honest with you. I mean, looks very rugged down, but it's nice. Crime reported, son of a bitch. Oh well, you know. Huh? Hold up. That was a little weird because I kind of got stuck and I was like pulling off trying to look at this though. You revealing your disgrace, I see. You reveling. Alright, let's write this down because this could be a cheat code. I've never seen this before. I've seen some cheat codes. But let's just take a look. You. Me. Rev. Ellen. Oh, you revel. You revel. In, I believe. In your disgrace. I see. So we'll try the two different spellings here. Sounds like a cheat for dishonorable shit. Revel in your disgrace. I see. Wow, that was actually a cheat. Decreased honor. Okay. Yep, I figured. That was cool. I didn't know that. Beautiful. To the minimum. That's fucking beautiful. Well, there you go. I got a new cheat. That's cool. That's cool. Only I could live here, though. No place to sleep. This would be a nice place to hang out. Be a cool gang area. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this little bunker. Please tell me you can enter this. Yes, you can. Haha. Can you sleep here? No, you can. Haha. Damn. Oh. This is beautiful. Take a oh, each pirate room. Beautiful. It's amazing. I remember this place. It wasn't as detailed as this, but this is great. I would sleep here all day. I just kind of like the... Look like straight up beer. I just kind of like the rugged down places. Kind of gives it like a... Gives like a Fallout look, so to say. You know, like a post-apocalyptic look. But,
Here we go,
that was
boy.
cool. Alright. Well, let's head down this way. Now, there was supposed to be a bridge here. The bridge to Mexico. And, I mean, I guess by because in 1911, not until around, like, halfway through the game, the bridges are still being built. Like, if you play the game,
Easy now.
you're not allowed to, like, the bridges aren't complete. So, chances are, while they might make Mexico accessible, they might have to break the lore if they're going to do it single-player-wise. So, I mean, I honestly don't care. Although, I mean, I do care to an extent, because I do really like, you know, I really want to keep it realistic to the lore. But if you gotta break some things, you gotta break some things, man. But this is a beautiful spot here. I like Rio Bravo. Rio Bravo's probably, you know, really nice. From what I've seen of it, at least. I wonder... Oh, shit. I wonder if you can see escalator and all that business here. I don't think you can. But let's take a look. Alright, I know that area is Crooked Toes. Escalator should be right, like, right around there. Surprised you can't see it. Maybe they just didn't add it in yet. Maybe, like, they're working on a large update to add it in. Because they didn't release any update or, like, day one patches for the game. So, I mean, chances are it'll probably be, you know, coming with a new update. Yeah, it'll probably come out with a new update, maybe. Rio Bravo looks a lot more deserty than in the previous game. Which is not a bad thing, just a little bit off compared to what hello, sir. Compared to what, oh shit, Plainview's here. Compared to what I thought was, you know, what I thought it was. Oh, this is Plainview. Which is...
Slow now.
Wow. Wow, that's... No fucking way, man. God damn, wow. Shit, this place used to be populated. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, I'm just astonished, man. God damn. This is the first fucking oil derrick they built. It goes down all the way there, imagine. Oh no. Well, that's to my demise, but I can climb back out, so that's not bad. Alright. Wowee. I believe that's Reptance Rock right there. You know, they did have Civil War treasures that were buried. In the previous game, like such characters such as Stonewall Jackson from the Civil Army, or the Civil Army, the fucking from the Civil War. I believe he was a Union general. I think I might be mistaken on that. I'm not familiar with my characters from the Civil War, but like, you know, the characters from there, they were, they were mentioned, and their gold bullions and, gold bars were placed there around this map. So, I think that's pretty cool. I wonder if they did something similar with other treasures like that. Because, I mean, everything in this game is, fictional. The arrows, of course, real. Everything is real, except the lore of it is completely fictional. Besides some of the key events like the Civil War. There's a bunch of other things as well. But, that's pretty cool. Fort Mercer's around there. Let's go take a look. I believe Repentance Rock. That's Repentance Rock right there. That has to be. I also had a mysterious site. I remember we, if it is, then I guess I can kind of educate people on the battle. I thought all the locations were going to be the same, so I thought that this was going to be great in terms of remembering everything, but now that they got rid of some of the stuff, I'm just kind of like surprised as fuck. I killed an animal. Great. Why the fuck is it so dusty down there? Jesus. I believe this is it. This is Repentance Rock. If I'm correct, at least. Yeah, this is. So, like, you can imagine the enemy was dug in behind these rocks, and we came in from this road out on the open, or out in the open. So we were battling. So my idea was, so I guess I'll kind of use my gun as a marker. So my idea was, and that looks like a horse with a person on it. That could be a questionable character. No, that's just this wild horse. So we got fucked here, around like kind of back here, and they had sharpshooters and snipers, and we had some sharpshooters, but these guys had better cover. So you can imagine we were out in the open, caught here. We pushed. I took my guys and we pushed. In this case, right, but from my point of view, is there's a campsite there. We'll check that out. We pushed left past that little hill there, and we went down to Plainview. Hey, there's the name Repentance. Hey, bloody fucking or Red Mountain. So we pushed down here. All right, and this was the first rock we went to. All right, which was over here. Let me show you. So check this out, and then we'll get to that rock. So that was the first rock we went to. I believe that's the one that I'm aiming at. I believe so. Yeah. So that was the first one we got to. All right. And yeah, that was the first one we got to, and we were holding them off. And we sniped them and whatnot, and then they started sending the riders out against us. Let's check out this camp, and I'll kind of give you the history. We'll check out Fort Mercer and the other places, and then we'll fucking call it a night. We'll call it a morning, I guess. Let's check this place out. This looks like a great place. This looks like a... Oh.
Hey, partner!
Whoa! Get your ass out of here!
Okay, okay. Ain't you serious? I thought it was a...
So we'll head over to that rock.
free country.
So I was off. This is not... I thought this was Repentance, but they actually, made it... They actually made it bigger than I thought it was going to be. Or, excuse me, much more promising. Now, I believe around Repentance... Yeah, there's the end. There's, like, the road and whatnot near it. So, come here, horsey. To give those people who are interested a little bit of a brief history, insight. They were dug in here. Now, Repentance was white as fucking snow. It was a large-ass white rock. I could probably show you some pictures later on, or you can look it up for yourself. It did not look like this. So the environment was much different. There was much more brush in the environment. Anyways, we cut across from cover, and the hills look... Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. What the fuck? Dinosaur? Looks like a dinosaur. Son of a bitch. Sperm whale bones. I mean, that's another thing I don't understand. That is really another thing I don't understand. That is fucking good. Anyways, we pushed across here, and the idea was that we were supposed to, you know, this was during the battle. They didn't really shoot at us here because we had horses and we were pushing across. Now, of course, they knew we pushed. All right, so they thought they could do a good job pursuing us. All right, is that the rock directly? No, I got him. Okay, so there was another rock. All right. So we set up here. We were sniping at them. Now, this was a good spot. We had cover. We could push back and whatnot. And they chased us. All right. So they chased us down here. Okay, game. Come on. Let's go. All right, game. That's just... Hey, come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. This is not how... This is not how any of this works. Hey, come on. You stupid motherfucker. I have an idea.
Come over here.
We push through here. Now, you know, only we tripped on these rocks at all, but we ran through here and they started chasing us. I think this is actually where we... So they chased us here. Believe? Now, see, I'd like to think that they chased us here. I believe they did. So let me see if they did, because I might have been wrong. Okay. Okay. So they did not chase us here. It was actually a different place. Let me go back. So they did chase us. They just didn't chase us to this point. I thought it was this place, but I got it wrong. It was actually this place. All right, it's the back side of it at least. Well, we crossed through that opening there, which was there in the previous game, which was really, really cool. I remember that specifically. But we crossed there the opening. All right, and we crossed. They were at this. Really? You stupid fucking horse! Come on. Trying to show people something, you just being an asshole. So we crossed through here. Now, at this point, they were following us. Alright. At this point, they were following us. But we got right about here. Alright. We got right about here. Alright. And we cut them down in the valley. Right there. Because it was a narrow pass. Bam, 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 bam. Now, the trick was... Let me see if I can show you the exact spot where we ambushed those three guys. Now, of course, we got in this little bit of a predicament with the enemy in regards to, you know, taking out the bad guys, because some of the guys, you know, will say survived. Now, I'm trying to find the trail exactly that came up, because there's like a little trail. Okay, so it was this area. Alright, well, it was, I think it was this, because it looks so desaturated. But, essentially, they came up this trail, and there was much more brush and bush here. Alright? And we were sitting back here. They were coming up this trail. And there was I think there was like 2 trees here. They were coming up this trail. Alright? So imagine like coming up this trail looking for guys or whatever. And then like you're hiding. Me and the guys were hiding. We're hiding like this. Alright. Okay. And I was off to the right here. Okay, because I was behind this, well, I don't know if I was directly behind the rock, but I was behind the brush. And then one guy popped out. I was... Bam! My buddy, with the handgun, he had a high-powered pistol. He stood up. Again, there was much more brush. If we were fighting with this amount of brush that we had in the previous, you know, if this amount of brush was in the previous game, we would have been spotted and killed. But there was much more brush and much more concealment, sadly. But we stood up. My buddy was like, bang. Okay, the third guy was on his way here. He was like right back here. All right. He was about to react, and then my buddy kind of Oh shit, let me see it. And then I believe my buddy around here. Yeah, he was right here. My buddy around here came from the back and then whoosh, fucking sliced him. So after we killed them, they retreated, and so we got up behind here and we started picking them. We started picking them off because they were all up on the rocks there, and they started pushing their shooters to us. So we were sitting here, trading back and forth, going behind the hill, you know, firing back and forth, bada bing, bada boom, you know, bang. This is actually a pretty decent spot. Bang, and we were moving back and forth here, shooting them. And then eventually, let me get my horse. Eventually, after we killed enough of them, and they started to, well, some of them started to retreat. We killed them, and then before the rest retreated to Mexico or pushed out of the session. That is a mounted horse. No, that guy is gonna fucking die. So we pushed around here, we pushed to the rocks, and we were pushing, we were fighting. Both sides started charging in after we weakened their defenses. Hello, beautiful lizard. And we were pushing in, bam, bam, you know, bam. I had a pistol. I had a high-powered pistol, because it was really good. We were pushing it. Bam, 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 bam. Over here, I believe it was right here. Yeah, I was like right here. Around there, at least, roughly. I might have been mistaken, but around here, I had my high-power pistol, and I was crossing the corner, and a guy jumped, like he rolled. In this game, you do the dives, but in the other game, you would roll. So he rolled, all right, and I fucking headshotted him right as he rolled. This was free, mind you. Bam. Gave me a sense of pride. I pushed down here. Bam, bam. Bada bing, bada bam. At this point, all right, I already had friendlies. There was friendlies pushing up this way. So I crossed through here. There's a way you can cross this way. Yep, there you go. You cross through here. There was one insurgent, or insurrectionist. Bam, bam. And we kept fighting our way up this mountain. Bam, bam, bam. I guess calling it Red Mountain now would be more appropriate, considering it's pretty much red and not as white. Or maybe it's turning whiter now. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Maybe just the colors. But yeah, you could climb up this. You were able to climb up this in the previous game. So I climbed up this. I got all the way to the top. I got all the way to the top, game. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is happening? I slid my ass all the way to the fucking top. That's fucking good. That was actually good. I'll give it that. Anyways, you know, if you're not going to be here, if you're not going to like the stories, at least like the fucking glitches that happen. Anyways, I got up here, scared it. Now, at this point, because you got to remember, these guys respawned and whatnot, so the guys who did respawn pushed south. They were going to Mexico. We were supposed to prosecute them and whatnot. We didn't really get the chance to do that. Some of them stayed, and, you know, the others left the session. So, that was the Battle of Red Mountain. Also, we had the Siege of Fort Mercer, which I'll do that later. Oh, God. That's gotta fucking hurt my man.
Crap.
Yeah, crap. Alright, well, let's explore the rest of Rio Bravo, and then I guess we're gonna call it a fucking night. Might explore Fort Mercer soon. I like Fort Mercer. Fort Mercer was great. This is probably gonna be a good outpost, too. Nope. Well, yeah, that's great. That camp there, Rapidance Rock is gone now. Maybe he packed up and left. But yeah, that was the Battle of Red Mountain, or Bloody Mountain, or Red Mountain, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. But it was we called it the Battle of Red Mountain because of the history that surrounded it. But yeah, it was great. I loved it. The battle. I love the experience, the history. And, you know, I want to share it with you guys. So I can, you know, remember it. And you guys can remember it. I'm like, yo, what happened here? Like, oh, well, we're fighting idiot. Fuck up. That is U.S. Army, isn't it? Nope, I bet it's the Lobo. Is that a Laramie? This looks very similar. This looks exactly like it was, like it looked before. I think they're the Lobos. Or Army. Gives me the red. Bill Williamson! I'm sorry. You know what? We're gonna save this for later.
Ready, boy?
We're saving this for later. We're gonna save that for later. I don't want to fucking fight right now. Fucking goddamn it. Let's head down to Riley's charge. Yeah, we have to explore this, and then I guess cut it off there. Fucking goddamn, man. But yeah, that was cool. Fort Mercer's still there. Probably do some history there. I think this is where my path ends. It's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyways. Should I have Riley's charge? Please tell me it is. I think that's Rio del Lobo Rock. I knew it. If not Rio del Lobo, then Rio del Lobo, or if not Rio del Lobo Rock, it was definitely Rio del Lobo. I remember that place. Oh, really? Really? This is so fucking stupid. Come on, get your ass up. Because, I mean, like, you know, I tried going left, I tried going right. It just fucked me. This place looks like it was torn to shit. So this is actually interesting. Because, I mean, they added a lot more stuff to this, I guess. But there was not a sandbag line here. There was a full trench line. All right, there was a full trench line that, you know, you'd have to be standing up in order to shoot over it. So I'm surprised they had this. I guess we'll pretend that they decommissioned this. They didn't have the trench line, but we had a battle here as well against like against more insurrectionists and a native group, and we held our fucking own, and it was great. Yeah, this looks pretty similar, just a few things that have been changed. Hold up. Let's go check that out. I wonder what that business is there. Let's take a look at this place first, and then right over there. Cabin looks still the same. This is cool. I like history like this. This is awesome. Let's go check out Venter's place. Or I might be wrong. That's one of the place. I know that's Cooch Chapel. That's Lake Don Julio. That's Rio del Lobo. I don't. One of these is Venter's place. I know that for sure. Come on.
You took a wrong turn. Let's give this traveler some direction.
Aw, fucking son of a... You know, how did I know that was gonna happen? Boys. Fucking asshole, come on. Die, you son of a bitch. I gotta get a damn rifle. Fuck. Break contact. No, the fuck you're not. They're all dead. Oh, it's pretty piss poor on my part. I thought I had a shotgun with me, and then I realized I don't. And then I got fucked, so I had to break contact. But I mean, hey, you know what? I survived to live the tale. They didn't. Calm the fuck down. And I get free loot. I see, that was really weird, because I was like, maybe I'll go check that place out. And then I did, like, this guy looked like a civilian. It was like, hey, is that Jack Marston? You know, and then he was just like, you motherfucker. That double action revolver looks like it's custom too, because that is not on the default double action revolver. So it's good to see that the enemy likes to customize their weapon. Oh. Ah, damn muchacho motherfuckers. I think this is the guy that threatened me that he was gonna come back. Well, it could have been any one of those guys. But, that's what happens when you are an idiot. Well, next time I'll be more prepared. Because, fuck, I thought those were civilians. Didn't think that was gonna happen. That's what happens. You gotta fucking expect the unexpected. Guess maybe these guys are responsible for fucking this place up. This is Two Crows. Okay. Alright, I figured. But I just didn't remember the name. Well, I don't remember this place being as run down as it was, but then again, I haven't been here significantly enough in the previous game to actually know whether that was the case. Really? This looks familiar. Donkey lady. Wait a minute. Well, I mean... What the fuck? No fucking way, man. No, they just took her fucking skull. They just took her, like, they just took a donkey skull and put it over her. No fucking way. The fuck is this shit? Oh, fucking god damn this fucking game, man. That's not possible. That's not fucking possible. Is that like a reference to the previous game where there was like a glitch, like a lady that was mixed with another animal? I think it was an actual donkey lady. Fucking son of a bitch, man. Ah. Oh, great. I have to see that now on the map. Fuck. That's just... No, see, that's fucked up, man. It's just, that's not... No. No. Fucking horses. I'm just... That fucking creeps me out. I'm gonna have to assume this is Venter's place. And there's probably gonna be just even creepier shit here, I'm gonna assume, right? But there's a...
Easy.
This is a bad situation. We're gonna do the mark. It's about being smart, but... Fuck it, we're gonna take the Springfield. I think I could do good with this. Remember, this was the primary weapon we had in the previous game. Let's see if I still got my edge with it. We're gonna do free aim too. Let's see if we got my edge. I'm just letting you guys know this is gonna go horribly wrong. Patience, my friend, patience. won't use Deadeye either. This is gonna hold horribly wrong. Okay, we suspect one guy there. No, come on, easy. Fucking come on, dude. I had him, and then, fucking asshole. Alright, that was fun, that was fun.
God damn it!
And pop up. Okay, I don't understand how that missed. Come on. Come on.
No one escapes down there no more!
Fuck. That was challenging. That was challenging. It's not the first time I played Frame on this game. Definitely won't be the last time, but that was a fucking challenge for me. Because I thought I had it. I mean, I'm very tired, so I'm not going to use that as an excuse, but I'm very fucking tired, so I jumped the gun a few times. However, I'd like to say that I did do pretty decently, because, I mean, yes, I missed a few shots. However, those shots weren't really wasted, because you can, you know, you could say that they were, fuck, no, yeah, yeah, because you could say that those shots were used to suppress the enemy, which some of them were, not all of them though, so, of course it could have been 10 times better. This also doesn't help. Oh, let me expect the card. I want to see the amazing American inventions. Revolver, Daniel Buck, 1836. A H.P. Brown, 1888. Telegraph, Samuel Morse, Charles. Man Glider, hey, Charles Kinnear from 1893. Nice. Alfred Noble, Dynamite. Okay, so they do have some of the like actual people from real life. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That is awesome. Anyways, yeah, I could have done better with that. However, I was pretty satisfied with the performance. You know, there's a lot of different factors you have to take into account compared to compared to the previous game. Which one of them was being that your accuracy will deplete from specific factors in combat. Moving, when you're moving, you're shooting already, stuff like that. When you're getting shot at or suppressed, that's actually a big one as well. Wait, famous gunslingers. Hold up. I want to read that. Jack Hall Gang. Frank Heck, Otis Miller Boys, Jack Hall Gang, Butcher Brothers, Flaco Hernandez, Slim Grant, Landon Ricketts, Black Belt, Millie. That's cool. I wish you could find all these gunslingers. Yeah, well, you know what? Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention as well: the lack of proper movement. Like it would be for us, we would do shoot and scoot, and that would work out very well for us because, come on, considering we'd be, we'd be shooting, moving, And we would close in on our enemy the more we killed them. And when we got close, as you saw, I pulled out a tomahawk, and we used that against them. Typically in melee combat. Can I sleep here? I can't sleep here. That's sad. Alright, well, that was a good battle. That was a good battle. I'm gonna do definitely more of that. I think when I take Fort Mercer, I might do something like that. Well, it's nighttime. I explore this. Nope, cannot. Let's head down to Lake Don Julio. Let's head down here, actually. Del Lobo. Or not Del Lobo, Rio Del Lobo. Which is kind of funny how the Del Lobos are named after that location. Or just, you know, Del Lobos, not Rio Del Lobo. But, you know, hey, same thing. This hurts. This decreases my health.
Hey, buddy.
Well, that's the place that... I don't even know what the fuck happened there. But, makes me upset. So I learned, with the previous game, you know, we used a mix of these and a mix of Springfield rifles. You know, these when we're doing doing raids typically. Bam, 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 bam. Remember, damn, damn. And the others when the Springfield when we're doing other things. Mostly it was the Springfield. I really like the Springfield, and I decided to keep using it, even though I probably could have used something better. That's a horse brush that's floating. If I can sleep here, yes, I can. Yes, thank God, I like this place. You can fish here, you can hunt. Heck, hell, heck, and thunder. Let's read this. Oh, dude, that is sick. You can read... Oh, I forgot you can read books. So much. Holy fuck, man. That's so good. That's awesome. That's fucking amazing. I like that stuff. Ah, that's good. Okay, and Salmon. Alright, well, that's great. This makes me a happy man. It's a beautiful cabin. Alright, well, we're gonna sleep. And we're gonna continue going around. Oh, man. Alright, and don't fucking tell me you son of... Okay, no, it's not. Thought it was. Beautiful place. Guess I can live here then. Sweet. Oh, that's just fucking beautiful. Let me just, me. Oh, come on. I don't want to see my goddamn bars. That's beautiful. Alright. Well, welcome to Lake Don Julio. Beautiful lake indeed. Seems very deep too, but Lake Don Julio home. Well, why does that have to be there? I understand. She can be there. I just don't like how she's there. That's fuck you, Rockstar, for doing that. 'Cause that just creeps the fuck out of me. That really creeps the shit out of me. I don't understand why that's not, no, that's a fucking joke. That's not real. A fucking donkey lady? Come on, like, no. I don't want to imagine what that was before it died, man. No, that's not. I mean, it's sad, but it's also, it's more scary. I don't like the fact that they tortured it. But, I mean, it really should have died. Where am I fucking going? But, I mean, I guess I'm a horrible person for saying it, but it really should have died, if that's actually what it was. See, my guess is that they killed the lady. They were making her work hard or whatever. She was working a mill or something. I couldn't tell what it was. But, you know, they were working her hard. She's like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. Oh, fucking, you know, the Lobo Titty Totos motherfuckers killed her, I guess. Hey, there's Rio del Lobo right there. That little home that's surrounded by wolves most of the time. Thank you, horse. You're fucking useless. But yeah, no, you know, fucking. Okay, she fucking died, and then they just ripped off her. Okay, then that's kind of hard to determine because she died, then they ripped off her lady head, and then put a donkey head on her, and then maybe mixed her with a donkey body. I honestly don't know. Or maybe they wait for her to decay, and then they replaced a couple, you know, parts just to fuck with people. This is also very beautiful. Can I sleep here? I can. Also inspect the lockbox. I'm not gonna do anything here. But this is nice nonetheless. So, I can sleep here. Beautiful place. We'll go around here. And we'll head over here. Hey, you bastards! You fucking bastards! This is Rio del Lobo! Home of the wolves, motherfucker! Ah, beautiful place. Over there, remember in the previous game, you can find treasure. You can sell it. Okay, well, off we go. We go on our adventure. And this horse is gonna scare him off. Yep. See, I thought that was cool how they spotted me. I didn't move. They didn't do anything. My horse came up. They were like, oh, "Fuck, dog, let's get the fuck out of here." That's pretty cool.
Easy now.
I also noticed, besides El Presidio over there, you can see, there are some towns and locations that you can't see. Again, maybe because they didn't add it in, or they're planning to at least. But I'm sure you would be able to see Chuparosa from here, which was one of the towns that, one of the major towns in the game, which, again, we had a battle at. So, yeah, good stuff. You know, I don't think it's possible for me to cross over. I'm not going to try it. But, regardless, you know, it seems, I mean, you can kind of like walk to it, fuck around on the island, maybe set up camp there. Be a cool place to set up camp, kind of like on a little island in the river. That would be cool. Maybe not strategically, just keep saying strategic, maybe not smart, but very cool. I fucking hate these goddamn fucking dust storms. No, I killed. Can I cross this? At least I can. Yes, I can. So I can spend some time here. Ah, fucking hate dust storms, my man. Is that the legendary that's a lizard. Study your beautiful ass. Desert iguana. Well, I guess you could say that New Austin is the New Mexico, maybe. considering it's literally desert. Like, I think that's what they did. They just made it look like... Oh, shit, sir.
Behind you, partner.
Quit wasting my time, you bleeding fool.
It ain't a big deal.
Where the hell did he come from? God damn. Fuck, man. Oh, legendary fish you can hunt here. Alright, well, let's check this place out. We'll cover this area, and then afterwards we're gonna see if we can go back to bed. Assuming that we can, considering I am getting very tired again. Probably gonna go back into that phase of just sleep for 20 minutes, probably an hour, wake back up, play Red Dead again. It's a good thing that this dust storm ended so quickly, unlike the previous one. This is a home. This is a ranch, or a barn, that is boarded up. That's bad. Let's not go here. I'm gonna assume that it's because of cholera. Some people got cholera, they died, and people were like, yo, be a bad idea to go here. So I'll have to assume that that's what it was. That was the case. So this trail is beautiful. And there's El Presidio over there, which again, another battle was taking place. We had battles everywhere. Even in the most unlikely spots you think you'd have a battle at. So, we have battles everywhere. It's great. Wah! Wah wah wah! Wah wah wah! Wah wah wah! There's a place down... There's supposed to be a cabin somewhere around here. Which should be close by. I believe it's not... There's an old place called the Old Bacchus Place or whatever that you can find Seth at a few times. I think especially during Undead Nightmare, but... there's another place here by the river. Which is really beautiful. That's fucking horrible, actually. One of the worst ideas that could have transpired through anyone's mind. I don't even know what happened. That's just awesome. They didn't even hit anything. I think a little branch, which was fucked my face. Alright. Alrighty, well, we seem to have... Easy. God damn it. Oh, there's a dock here. Maybe that's where the house is. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Manteca Falls there. Butter Bridge would be right there. Or, you know, right over the fucking waterfall. This is also a beautiful place. That I can live in here, though. Well, we'll see. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, beautiful place nonetheless. Oh, okay, I can live in here. Oh, that's nice. That? What is that? Oh, cocaine gum. Alright. Well, we'll complete our kind of, I guess, trail up here, and then that's going to be that. Beautiful damn place. There's El Presidio. Still looks pretty similar, if not exactly the same. It's weird they would... Oh, excuse me. It's weird that they would add that in, but not. Not the other locations. It's weird, but I mean, I'm down for it. That's cool. Oh yeah, brittle brush trawl, I believe. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I was right. And there was a house here, at least. I was right about the location. Actually, let's see if the Bacchus place is here. It's like right here. Oh, there it is. That's what it is, right there. Oh, we can end our journey there if I can sleep there, I guess. I'll push through here. Look at that. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that waypoint. That's beautiful. So beautiful. I don't know if these little islands were here previously. These like little pieces of land were there previously, but if they were, that's pretty cool. I think around there we set up camp before we assaulted the fortress. Yeah, it's crazy how the more west you go, the more uncivilized it is. But it's also the same thing with the east. If you go far east, like, it's fucking hillbillies, man. If you go west, it's Mexicans and sick people. You go east, it's hillbillies and miners. It's really bad. If you go south, well, you get fucking Confederates. So I guess I like West Elizabeth the best, because while it has its moments of utter fuckery and its bullshit, it not only has a lot of civilized shit, besides the Skinners being a minor problem, but the place is just goddamn beautiful. This is it. The old Bacchus place. Lovely. Yeah, I remember you meet Seth here a few times. Can I? Well, the rat killing time. I don't even sleep here, can I? I can. See why there's rats here. They're all gone. I could have had a varmint rifle. I'd have killed a lot of them, and I could have gotten a hat. Ah, damn it! I could have gotten a damn hat. But fertility statue. What the fuck? I thought I was gonna grab this, but I'm gonna sleep here for a while. Sleep till morning. Although this is ridden with disease, and John's probably gonna die early of cholera. Not bad. I mean, you take what you can get, right? You're not gonna complain when you have nowhere else to sleep. Although a campsite would be much better. Is it still fucking raining? God damn. Well, it's still raining even on this next day. What I'll do is I'll save my game. I'm gonna head to bed again. See if that works out. And some pretty cool encounters. There's a lot of cool stuff there. There was also a lot of stupid ass shit that I saw. Like that donkey lady, which I don't want to talk about, but lovely. Is that quest the ties that bind us? Can I continue? Okay, that's not what I wanted to look at all. This will continue at a later time. Okay. Continue at a later time. Continue at a later time. $45, 100 treasure. Road's 5-minute dash. Fuck. Sharpshooter. Weapons expert. Okay, a lot of cool stuff. Alright. Anyways. You guys have fun.